still the Thanksgiving Day holiday weekend, isn't it? It's 7:33 in the morning. I've got your birthdays. We've got some birthdays. Big shot birthdays. These are actually big shots. November 28th birthdays. Motown Records founder Berry Gordy Jr., 91 years old today. Singer-songwriter Bruce Chanel, he's 80 years old. Randy Newman, he did Short People. He did I Love L.A. Also scored some movies, some Disney movies. He's 77. Musician Paul Schaefer, he was the band, the in-house band for The Late Show with David Letterman. Also wrote It's Raining Men. A lot of people don't know that. He is 71 today. Actor Ed Harris is 70 years old. Epitha Merkerson, Law and Order. She's 68 today. Country singer Christine Arnold of Sweethearts of the Rodeo. She's a sweetheart. She's 64 today. Actor Judd Nelson is 61. He was one of the Breakfast Club guys. Drummer Matt Cameron, he played with Pearl Jam, also played with Soundgarden. He's 58 years old. And Jon Stewart, he was the Daily Show. Not the original Daily Show guy, but he's the one that made the show famous. He is 58 years old today. Local birthdays. We got some local people coming up.
The holidays are bustling with activity. Handle it all with Happy Honda Days. Shopping for that perfect present? The Honda Accord and Civic Sedan can get you there. Take on the season with financing as low as 0.9% APR on the 2020 Accord and as low as 1.9% APR on the 2020 Civic Sedan on select models for well-qualified buyers.
See your Southwest Desert Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Alfredo Guzman, Eva Merencia, Kendall Shields, Connor Wyatt, Natalia Nero, Jose Contreras, Eva Villegas, Nina Hernandez, Andres Villagomez, Liz Gonzalez, Steve Solis, Felipe Vega III, Nicole Trujillo, Nicole Baravez, Chance and Colin McLeese, they're twins, and Rachel Pena. Happy birthday to each and every one.
I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in California, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the California Interscholastic Federation and the California State Athletic Directors Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
And it's time for your World in California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. It's Small Business Saturday, which has very different considerations during the coronavirus. This man owns a record store in New Orleans.
Today, we want a good crowd, but a manageable crowd, and safety being first. And that's kind of the weird thing. Like, how do you we're planning not to do too good.
There are deep concerns about how the holidays could elevate cases in the U.S. of the coronavirus. KTVT reporter Carolina Vandergrift.
Thanksgiving gatherings could fuel the surge, but we won't see it in the case counts right away because of the typical incubation period for the virus.
Typically, there is a 2-week lag.
There was concern about this holiday causing a spike in cases and lots of warnings to stay home, but COVID fatigue has set in for a lot of people.
Overall, they tend to be compliant than they used to be.
And President Trump is spending the weekend at Camp David after speaking to military troops on Thanksgiving Day. President-elect Joe Biden is in Delaware with family. CBS News Brief, I'm Wendy Gillette.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium System to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. Plus, you can stay connected Wi-Fi enabled touchscreen thermos. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States. And backed by industry-leading warranties, affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. Los Angeles County is issuing a new stay-at-home order starting Monday. All gatherings with anyone outside the home will be banned for 3 weeks. Playgrounds will close, but beaches and parks will remain open. Essential businesses must also cut capacity to 30%. One person is dead. Another is in the hospital in critical condition after a shooting at the Arden Fair Mall in Sacramento last night. Police officer Carl Chan says the shooting was inside the mall.
The mall does have a pretty robust surveillance footage, so that's going to be something that our homicide detectives are going to be definitely looking at.
With Thanksgiving over, many Christmas decorations will be going up in households across California. Pacific Gas and Electric spokesman Paul Moreno says you can be festive and save energy at the same time by using LED lights.
They use far less energy than regular bulbs, and they last years longer. And because they don't generate heat very much, they're also far safer.
Mike Southstate, California headline news.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today at 760-353-4501.
You're ready to get back into yoga, so you order the essentials. A non-slip mat, yoga blocks to keep balance, and an exercise ball. And you use your Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, choosing to earn 3% cash back on online shopping and up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member, which you put towards your most essential yoga gear. Noise-canceling headphones.
Welcome. Take a deep breath. Breathe.
Apply for yours at bankofamerica.com/more-rewarding. Copyright 2020 Bank of America Corporation.
What can help you take advantage of today's low mortgage rates and save money? Rocket can. You can save hundreds of dollars every month by refinancing with Rocket Mortgage at today's near historic low rates. If your current rate is over 4%, you could lower your payment by over $150 a month, saving thousands in interest every year. Call us today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Savings are based on quick and loans, internal data. License fees may apply. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states and consumer access number 3030.
And it's time for page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. The Imperial County Public Health Department updated the numbers on the COVID-19 pandemic as of yesterday morning. There are now 1,372 active cases of the coronavirus in the Valley. That's down from 14 to 45 on the Wednesday update. The Friday update shows 77.82 new cases per day per 100,000 population and a 32.63% positivity rate. The number of deaths attributed to the virus remained at 356. Imperial County Elections Department released an updated tally on the November 3rd general election results. The race for the 3rd seat on the El Centro City Council did not change at all. No new votes were counted in that race, and Edgar Garcia leads Efrain Silva of 5,131 to 5,098 votes. There was no change in the race for the Heber Elementary School Board either. Helen Diaz Molina leads Claudette J. Miranda by 31 votes. That's how it was, and that's how it stands right now.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
And when will the November 3rd ballot counting, the election ballot counting end? It could be December 1st or before. The County Board of Supervisors meet on that date. One of their agenda items is an update on the general election held November 3rd. At last report, Elections Department was still counting provisional ballots and some mail-in ballots. By law, the results must be certified and delivered to Sacramento by December 3rd. Final count could change some races, some of them mentioned, especially the third seat for the El Centro City Council and the second seat on the Heber Elementary School Board. Also Tuesday, the board will receive a report on COVID-19 in Imperial County. The report will be delivered by Public Health Department staff. Supervisors will be asked to ratify a contract with Hazard Construction Company for emergency bridge construction services for the Forester Road Bridge. The county prefers those interested in the Board of Supervisors meeting to view the meeting via live stream available on the county website. And the Imperial Valley Community Foundation has announced their National Philanthropy Day honorees. Lifetime Achievement Award went to Bill and Sue Brandt, Philanthropist of the Year. That award went to Bill and Mary Bell Pleward. Spirit of Philanthropy Award winner was Jill Dean. Philanthropic Corporation of the Year is the Scaroni Family of Companies. Special Nonprofit Achievement Award went to the Kxo Neighborhood House. Distinguished philanthropists recognized were Amanda Layton, Bill and Maribel Pleward, and George and Jacqueline Ray. Distinguished volunteers were Chuck Fisher, Candace Henry, Jaime Honnold, Christine Cussman, Jeff Lamore, Katie Luna, Mary K. Painter, and Aaron Popejoy. That's it. That's page one of the local news. A service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometown. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's page two of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. Holiday enforcement. California Highway Patrol went into their maximum enforcement mode. It's called Maximum Enforcement Period, or MEP. CHP goes into their MEP every holiday period. Maximum enforcement for the long Thanksgiving holiday weekend began Wednesday evening and will continue through 11:59 Sunday night. During the period, the Highway Patrol uses all available officers to increase patrols on the roadways. During this MEP, the Highway Patrol is focusing on safety with an extra eye on seatbelt enforcement and DUI violations. There will, however, they'll be enforcing all traffic laws. Total of MEP activity will be released sometime Monday, both locally and statewide. Christmas in a small town. It has been a holiday seasonal event for years. The Imperial Chamber of Commerce scheduled the event for December 12th this year. That is not going to happen. With the current surge in COVID-19 cases and predictions, the numbers will be getting worse through the rest of the year. The County Public Health Department has stepped in and canceled the event. It is suspected that enforcement of the mask requirements and 6 feet social distancing would be very difficult to maintain. That may be a couple of the reasons why the health department acted. It is hoped the traditional event returns next year. And a two-alarm fire damaged a Kxo warehouse. The fire was reported shortly after 6 p.m. on Thursday in a structure in the area of California and Camacho Streets. Kxo Fire quickly requested a second alarm, and personnel from the Imperial County, Hoteville, and El Centro departments responded. Firefighters were able to protect nearby buildings as they fought the blaze. Firefighters remained on the scene for over 2 hours, Cause of the fire is still under investigation by Kxo Police and Kxo Fire Department. We got your weather coming up next.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
The high temperature yesterday, 69 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 39. National Weather Service says quiet and dry weather is expected through early next week. High temperatures will be near or slightly above normal, while mornings remain quite cool. There is a potential for yet another dry system toward the middle part of next week, which may bring another round of breezy winds and slightly cooler temperatures. No rain is forecast through the next 7 days. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 71. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 43. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 74. Winds will be calm. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 45. Monday, sunny skies. Highs right near 74. North winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now, we're looking at 49 degrees in Yuma, 44 in Indio, 51 degrees in Mexicali, 38 degrees in Niland, 41 degrees at the county airport, 33% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality now is good throughout the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And in the world of sports, starting off with college football, on the scoreboard, Notre Dame beat North Carolina 31-17. It was Iowa State over Texas 23-20. Oregon State beat Oregon 41-38, and Iowa defeated Nebraska 26-20. Number 4, Ohio State Buckeyes. They canceled their Saturday football game today. The game for today against the Illinois Fighting Illini. Okay. Vanderbilt kicker will suit up versus Missouri today and possibly make history. Sarah Fuller is poised to become the first woman to play in a Power 5 football game when Vanderbilt plays at Missouri in an SEC contest today. Vanderbilt official confirmed Fuller made the trip to Missouri and will be in uniform for the game. If she sees game action today, Fuller will make Power 5 history. And that's all there is to that. We got the NFL coming up.
Across the country since 2010, there's been a movement to recognize small businesses and support local. It's called Shop Small Business Saturday, and Green's Jewelry and Gifts is part of this movement. Green's Jewelry and Gifts has been making us smile with all their beautiful jewelry and unique gifts for years. Get a jump on Christmas and shop small. Shop local. Shop Green's Jewelry and Gifts at 670 Broadway in El Centro. For all your gift-giving needs, remember Green's Jewelry and Gifts.
And in the NFL, games are featured this weekend on KXO, 10 a.m. on Sunday, the morning game. You'll hear the Raiders taking on the Falcons. That'll be on FM 107.5. That's our sister station. Sunday night game will feature the Bears and the Packers. Monday night game will feature the Seahawks and the Eagles. Both of those games will be on KXO AM 1230 right here. COVID-19 outbreak in Baltimore has led the NFL to postpone the Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh Steelers game again for a second time. The Ravens will now play at the undefeated Steelers. Well, they'll play at the undefeated Steelers in Pittsburgh on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. everybody else's time. Baltimore was scheduled to play host to the Dallas Cowboys on the Thursday night game this coming Thursday, but that game was also moved to Monday, December 7th at 5 p.m. A little shuffling going on. Team facilities will be closed to all in-person activities Monday and Tuesday, according to the NFL in a league-wide memo. Ban does not apply to teams scheduled to play on Monday or Tuesday, the aforementioned teams. And the golf, what happened with Charles Barkley and the Phil Mickelson, Stephen Curry and the Peyton Manning golf match, the challenge. It was played yesterday. Everybody was making fun of Barkley because of his swing and his usual scores. They didn't realize that Charles was telling them all the time he was practicing, he was concentrating. Phil Mickelson was helping him practice and concentrate. And guess what? Barkley and Mickelson beat Curry and Manning. They did. The match, the champions for change, goes to Phil Mickelson and Charles Barkley. And Poland's Adrian Maronk, he carded six birdies and an eagle in a scintillating round of 66 to take a 3-shot lead after day 2 of the European Tour's Alfred Dunhill Championship on Friday. PGA Tour has acquired a minority stake in the European Tour's media production company as part of an alliance announced on Friday, a big first step toward developing a more unified golf schedule around the world. And the San Francisco Dons in college basketball stay stunned. The number 4 Virginia Cavaliers with a late 8-0 run, and they beat them by they did 61-60 was the final score. Was not supposed to turn out that way. That's it. That's a look at sports. We got the financial news and weather coming up.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And your financial news and weather is brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. In financial news, Wall Street stocks advanced with the NASDAQ closing at a record high on Friday in a holiday-shortened week as retailers kicked off the year-end shopping season amid record COVID-19 hospitalizations. NASDAQ outperformed as investors favored tech-related market-leading stocks that have fared well during the pandemic, while economically sensitive cyclical stocks waned. All 3 indexes rose for the week, with the S&P 500 reaching a new closing high, and the blue chip Dow ended above 30,000 for the first time ever. We'll take a look at the weather in just a minute.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the north end. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
The high temperature yesterday, 69 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 39. National Weather Service says quiet and dry weather is expected through early next week. High temperatures will be near or slightly above normal, while mornings remain quite cool. There is a potential for yet another dry system toward the middle part of next week, which may bring another round of breezy winds and slightly cooler temperatures. No rain is forecast through the next 7 days. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 71. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 43. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 74. Winds will be calm. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 45. Monday, sunny skies. Highs right near 74. North winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now, we are looking at 41 degrees, 30% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is good throughout the region. You've been listening to Financial News and Weather, brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
This is AM 1230, KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley home of primetime NFL football. Catch the action Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night football. Brought to you by Block Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, Fisher, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in Yuma.
And if you're coming across the border this hour, there is a 40 to 45 minute wait downtown. There is no wait in the Sentry Lane. There's no wait in the pedestrian lanes. No wait at all at the Eastport, the Gateway Port. 30 to 35 minute wait at the Andrade Port.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometown. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
And your CBS News brought to you this hour by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Wendy Gillette. The U.S. has hit another grim milestone in the pandemic. More than 13 million coronavirus cases, adding 4 million of them just this month. According to Johns Hopkins, the death toll in the U.S. is nearing 265,000. Brandy Copsis-Kingsley is a nurse at Indiana University Health University Hospital. She posted a video about her experiences.
I can't understand the numbers. I can understand the humans behind those numbers, and that every single one of those was a life and a person that mattered and a person that is gone.
CBS News medical contributor David Aegis.
50 people an hour are dying in the United States right now of COVID-19, and those numbers are only going to go up.
A CDC panel of experts will hold a critical vote on Tuesday. CBS's Michael George.
Advisors will vote on who should get the vaccine first. Health experts say that priority should be given to frontline workers, those with existing medical conditions, and people over 65. Yesterday, the FDNY recommended to its members that they be vaccinated as well when the vaccine is available.
The former director of the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, Chris Krebs, is speaking about alleged election fraud. CBS's Tom Foti.
The ex-government cybersecurity official fired by President Trump not long after the election calls fraud allegations made by Mr. Trump and his allies farcical. And he tells CBS News,
"There's no evidence that any machine that I'm aware of has been manipulated by a foreign power, period."
Chris Krebs also responds to President Trump's claim that some of the votes were counted in other countries.
I don't understand this claim. All votes in the United States of America are counted in the United States of America, period.
The full interview Sunday on 60 Minutes. Tom Foti, CBS News, Washington.
Pope Francis has elevated 13 new cardinals at the Vatican. Archbishop of Washington, D.C., Wilton Gregory, is one of them. He's now the first African-American cardinal. CBS's Chris Livesay spoke to him.
The new princes of the church comes with all the pomp you'd expect from 2,000 years of tradition. That is, any other year than 2020. How difficult is that for you to have to maintain a distance from the very people you need to minister to?
Chris, it's one of the most painful
experiences of any minister, especially for one whose ministry is marked by welcoming people, namely those from diverse walks of life.
Only 10 guests per cardinal were allowed in St. Peter's Basilica because of the coronavirus. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One NA.
Black Friday savings continue through Monday at Ace. Visit acehardware.com to get your coupon for 15% off your entire purchase, in-store or online. Whether it goes under the tree or into a stocking, our best brands always make the best gifts. So bring in your list and save big with 15% off your entire purchase, in-store or online, Saturday through Monday. Must present coupon redeem. Offer valid at participating stores at acehardware.com on regular priced items. Limit 1. Exclusions apply.
Take the break with the helpful hardware.
All right, how many of you love to spend less? Great, that's everyone. Now, let's narrow it down to everyone who loves to spend less and get rewarded for it. Everyone again? I predicted that. Well, let me introduce you to My Walgreens, the new, easier way to save money and stay well. When you join, you'll automatically start earning unlimited 1% Walgreens cash rewards store-wide. Join My Walgreens for free today at mywalgreens.com.
See mywalgreens.com for details.
Some kids are growing a green thumb in Kentucky. CBS's Jennifer Kuiper reports. A couple of groups are teaming up to give indoor hydroponic grow kits to more than 1,600 children and their families in 6 eastern Kentucky counties. Save the Children and App Harvest say they will provide the kits to people in Floyd, Harlan, Knott, Leslie, Owsley, and Perry counties so the children can learn about growing their own nutritious food. Participants will receive seeds and other supplies along with live instruction. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News. Virtually all work meetings have gone virtual these days. The trend has also moved to the addiction recovery world. Alcoholics Anonymous meetings and others headed to Zoom when buildings like YMCA's that used to house the in-person meetings shuttered in the spring because of the pandemic. Those in recovery say it has changed everything because now a meeting is available somewhere in the world 24/7. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
This is an advertisement. Paid non-attorney spokesperson Ricky LeBlanc, admitted in Massachusetts only. Sokolov Law, LLC, Chestnut Hill, Mass. Paul J. Morgan, Winter Park, Florida. Greg Hoppy, New Jersey. Michael Bro Gonzalez, admitted Louisiana. While this firm maintains joint responsibility, most cases of this type are referred to other attorneys for principal responsibility. Mesothelioma. If you know what mesothelioma is, you or someone you love has likely been affected by this devastating cancer. You may be entitled to compensation. Call Sokolov Law today. 1-800-578-2400. The only known cause of mesothelioma is asbestos exposure. Thousands of U.S. veterans and trade workers are at risk for the disease. Nearly $30 billion in court-ordered trust has been set aside to pay money to asbestos victims. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call now. You may be able to receive compensation without ever going to court or filing a lawsuit. Call for a free legal consultation at 1-800-578-2400. That's 1-800-578-2400. 1-800-578-2400.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice that you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
And the CBS News brought to you this hour by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent. For home, life, or auto insurance, call Julie at 760-353-5800.
And now, for the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
AM 1230.
I'm George. I'm George.
KXO.
1230 KXO.